Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. See that bright orange and white banner across the windshield of Dave Hoytsman's truck there. That's how the trucks indicate their playoff status, but just in case some of them get their decals on, you got them green underlined over in the scoring monitor on the left. How you can keep tab of your favorite playoff drivers, who's in, who's not. Nobody has a number that starts with a 0 in the playoffs, so fortunately, don't have to worry about that tonight. Daddy Dave running up high, getting up to speed. Brings it out of turn number 4. He'll come to start his first time lap. Let's go on board with Daddy Dave. Why not? Right around in the Lib 12 Chevy. See a packed house here tonight for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. Check them all out at dgsracing.com. We have a kids race in 8 days. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Winner of that will earn $50. There's a few other prizes scattered in the field. We need probably about 10 more drivers, so if you want to come be part of that, it's free to enter. All you have to do is put on a paint scheme that a kid designed in an elementary school in Bristol, Tennessee. Daddy Dave running it down low on his first lap. Which makes me believe he thinks it's going to be a one-lap strategy for the quickest lap. We'll come across the straight. 52.38.
52.4.
And my crew chief is telling us all about it because we were in the last race. Get that out of there. Dave goes to the top. Jake Lawrence, 300 behind him. 300, excuse me. Ethan Evers, 3rd. Andrew Beach, 4th. Clapper Newell, your top 5 currently. See, those drivers are a little bit slower on their first lap, such as Lucas Hoisman in 10th. I believe these trucks ran it up high on lap 1. They'll try to get the speed on lap number 2. Lucas keeps trickling down. He's back there with Harper and Linney, those two very good qualifiers on Superspeedway, so could be seeing those trucks pop up to the top. It's Dalton Hayes, Snap One truck. Ethan's second lap goes to the top of the board in that EPI Chevy. Harper Newell clocks in 2nd. Andrew Beach will clock in 4th. Daddy Dave's lap still holding in 3rd for now. Here comes Lucas to the line, a 52.31. That'll move him to the top of the charts. Nicely done, Lucas. Slowest first lap, fastest second lap. Now Mike Edwards, a Fort Worth Screen Ford, knocks him off the top spot. Trenton clocks in 4th. Nathan Harper. We have an all Ford front row with Harper and Edwards. And a whole top 3 as Hoisman's also in the Ford tonight. Trenton getting some extra lappage in. Mike and Lucas ran the same lap times to the 100th place. Mike Edwards beat him by 1/1000th. A 52.316 to a 52.317. That's not a big deal, Lucas. I don't think the 97's here. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Rookie. Jerry Sherry getting airborne there. The old Trapper Beef Jerky Toyota. Ian Montrose can be the last one across the line for a lap time. Puts up a 52.33. That'll move him up to 4th in the Homelander Chevy. 19 trucks put a lap time in. 28 trucks here. As we head to race time. Nathan Harper, your pole sitter, in the 7th. See if he's hanging out anywhere for a chat. Nope. Seems like everyone's in Delta Prime or Chance 2, and that's it. Nobody else. So if we only interview those 2 teams tonight, you know why. Wait for everybody to get out on track. As usual, we'll show the closest truck to the front. Now Harper's jumped out there. You see that golden eagle all the way across the front windshield. That is the playoff indicator for the trucks. It's like Mikey didn't bother putting his on. Quite a few playoff trucks in the top 10. A really obnoxious motor revving. Gotta love it. Still over half the field not out there yet, so we'll go ahead and kick off the tunes and hang out and watch the 7 trucks sit here while we wait for the field to file in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Friday, or whatever day it is you're watching this.
Dave, you should join our C2X chat.
Don't think that's a good idea. It's never a good idea, really. It's usually pretty dangerous to just pop in there. Alright, let's do the starting lineup presented by our friends in Labor 12, awesome rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do so on all major music platforms. Nathan Harper in the 7, rolling off on the front row alongside Mike Edwards. Both those Fords very quick in qualifying, as was Lucas Hoisman in the 97. Ian Montrose will start 4th, taking his sweet-ass time to get on the grid, so he doesn't get to get shown off. Then you have Alex Linney in the factory setup Chevrolet rolling off in 5th spot. Trent Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Chevrolet rolls off 6th. Ethan Evers in the EPI Chevy starts in 7th. Cody Brown AC Delco Toyota starts in 8th. Jeremy Clapper Newell Martin Sports Ford in 9th. Dave Hoytsman Labor 12 Chevrolet in 10th. John Garrett the Dead Parrot Rum Chevrolet rolls off in the 11th spot. Andrew Beach Low Time Chevy starts in 12th. Jake Lawrence the One Man Punch Toyota in 13th. Dalton Hayes Snap One Chevy starts 14th. Then you have the 74 of Dustin Franklin rolling off 15th. Colin Teague, the Join Bass Pro Ford, starts 16th. Matt Benke, the Amtrak Chevy, 17th. Jeremy Scherer in the Old Trapper Toyota starts 18th. Daniel Llewellyn, Labor 12 Chevrolet in 19th. TJ Floyd in the 49 Hexclad Chevy starts in 20th. Quinn Newton, the 88 712 Brake Chevrolet, starts in 21st. Mark Mann, the Wrangler Chevrolet, in 22nd. Gatlin Downey, Little Caesar Chevy, starts 23rd. Cliff Mullins, AC Racing Graphics Chevy, 24th. Zach McBride, the Juice Monster Toyota, starts in 25th. Will Ashbrander, Fort Worth Screen, DGSRacing.com Chevy, starts 26th. Troy Burke in the 01 starts 27th. And Joe Monahan in the Toyota starts in 28th. 28 trucks set to contend 60 laps around Daytona in the daytime. Thanks, Labor 12, for that starting lineup music. We appreciate you so much. Rule number 1 for SRL Racing, don't join C2X voice chat. Ask Caden how it goes when you're leading, right? Field being led by that Chevrolet Pace truck. As they work down the backstretch. If you just joined us, those green underlines indicate your playoff trucks for tonight. Made it green to kind of stand out from everything else. We have Harper, Edwards, Montrose, Linney, Sneed, and Evers and Hoytsma of the Dave variety in the top 10, all in the playoffs. Then a bit of a gap back to Colin Teague, Jeremy Scherer, and TJ Floyd inside the top 20. Get one fast repair tonight, unlimited tires. Tires not really much of a thing on Superspeedways in the trucks, so if you take them, you're just kind of slowing yourself down. Pace trucks off. Here we go. Set for 60 laps here tonight. Green flags out in the air. We are underway in the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Harper only has one teammate tonight, Alex Linney. The 74 team seems to have folded. Harper gets the early advantage. Mike Edwards trying to make it work on the high side there. Has a push from the 1 of Montrose. Inside lines prevailing pretty well here. Relatively calm so far. All 28 trucks still in the lead pack after one lap. major improvement over how this series can go sometimes. Now Linney pops up to the outside line. We'll see if Harper jumps up there with him. They'll try to get those two trucks through the front. Harper did. Hoytsman briefly gets the nose out front as the outside line starts to regain their momentum with Linney and Harper connecting the teammates there. Ethan Evers pushing Lucas Hoytsman for all he's worth in the inside line. Harper and Linney are going to try to clear the pack and drop it down, I imagine. They usually operate as a 3 or 4 truck team, so only 2 of them tonight. Maybe the rest of the field will have a chance. Harper gets the Chick-fil-A Ford back out in front by a nose. Cody Brown, the 17, up there in the top 6. John Garrett peeked to the middle there for a moment, the white truck on the inside line. Fortunately thought better of going 3 wide this early in the run. I believe we're looking at between 13 and 17 laps for the fuel run. Just my best guess. Hoytsman, Harper, Harper, Hoytsman. We stay 2 by 2 up at the front group, all the way back to Cliff Mullins. Mullins is running 19th. Quinn Newton there in 20th, and a bit of a gap back to Mark Mann, TJ Floyd, Gatlin Downey. They're all hanging out towards the back. Troy Burke, Zach McBride, Daniel Llewellyn, Will Asher Brenner, Joe Monahan. They're all in the lead draft. They're just trying to maintain their trucks till the end of the race. Things up front kind of quiet. It's kind of a good thing to see. Normally they're a bit out of shape. There they go. Edwards and Cody Brown make door-to-door contact. First bit of side-to-side contact we've seen. Get the driver chat back in now that they're being relatively calm on track. Let's see what we're chatting about.
I was just joking. Don't make me feel like a dick.
Oh, Ian Montrose in the wall. I think he got bored. Lost focus and hit the wall.
It's fucking lovely, thank you.
That's good. The crap out of me, sorry.
It makes me wonder if he just got bored.
Put my balls in my throat.
Ethan Evers
Okay,
keeping
whoever's
Lucas
to my
Hoytsman just
outside.
out front.
You need to.
That is Dalton Hayes to his outside.
You know who it is.
See, this is why we
Oh!
have a lot of run-ins, because you do stupid shit around you, man.
Harper drops down right in front of Hoytsman with the slimmest of clearances.
Pretty wide, I can.
Hoytsman going to jump up out of that bottom
I
lane.
don't know, man. I can handle 3 wide, others can't.
Hoytsman going to jump out to the lead with that move. Now the teammates are split up once again. Hoytsman drops down to the bottom, right in front of Harper. Yeah, that drop down that he did is only going to happen once. Right about that one. Now Edwards trying to shove Linney up to the front. I believe Linney led that lap, got a bonus point for his playoff hopes. Once again, whole field. 7.5 laps into the race, still in the lead draft. Edwards gets Lenny poked out into the lead again. Inside line starts to prevail, taking the short distance around. Gotta say, I'm really impressed so far. I know it won't last, but so far I'm impressed. It's one of those moments where you look at him and you go, see, I knew you could do it. Here comes Lenny down to the bottom. Now Edwards leads the top. Weitzman's got the teammates broken up. You have Montrose to push Edwards in that high lane. The Toyota's further back, peeking out of line. About a 4-truck breakaway now that inside line. Outside line not getting it together. Mike Edwards not getting the push. Now the 7 of Harper looking to the outside of Hoisman. Tucks back in line. Here comes the outside again. They get past Ethan Evers. Mikey's going to drop down in front of Ethan, as we must be getting close to pit stops. Trucks are worried about getting down. In Montrose, Trenton Sneed, Dave Hoitzman still in that high lane, along with, I believe, that is Andrew Beach. Dalton Hayes in that high line. Jeremy Scherer. Trucks have 50% fuel for this setup here at Daytona. Encourage a little bit of pit stop action to break the field apart. Give it some strategy. Oh, they reckon. Cody Brown's going to go up on the outside wall. Dalton Hayes, John Garrett involved, and so on and so forth towards the back of the field. A lot of guys towards the back slowing down and avoiding it. Saw that right around Dalton Hayes. Let's go back and jump on with the 47. So we're going to get pit stops under caution now. John Garrett looking into the middle here. Jake Lawrence gives him a shot. Dalton Hayes up and onto the top of Cody Brown. Goodness gracious. But it looked like John Garrett got a shot from Jake Lawrence going into the corner, and it pushes him up. We'll watch it again. I don't know. I don't know if there's contact or not. It's so close. So very close. Let's watch off the back bumper of John Garrett. Maybe that'll tell us something. If we can find a back bumper shot here. There we go. Wow, that's very close.
With the 01 by here.
I'll say maybe a little contact. My guess is there was, but it's so close. And it's odd for him to shoot up in the corner like he did without contact. But it can happen. Everybody's coming to the pit lane.
Yeah.
Pit lane, a busy, busy, busy place.
John, I don't think I gave you too much in the corner. If I did, I'm sorry.
A lot of fuel-only stops. Hoitzman's going to beat him off the pit lane. Lucas will take the lead. He'll be in control for the restart. See some drivers taking advantage of being under yellow, taking 4 tires. Someone's in the grass back there. I believe that's Gatlin Downey. See if we can get a shot of him back there. Some of the orange trucks. One downy. Who else is in an orange truck? David Dalton? I have no idea who that was. But there was definitely somebody in the grass. Truck's taking damage repair on pit lane. Dustin Franklin, Dalton Hayes already off the lead lap. Jeremy Scherer took a little repair. He was right at the tail end of that wreck. Kind of got a little nose damage. Zach McBride. McBride had 28 seconds in the pit lane, so pulling out a few fenders. Asherbrenner, I think he just wanted to be in the back. 17 seconds. He should have missed most of that. Don't see any damage to him. He was far enough back. Cody Brown. That's going to be a fast repair for him, I am sure. Let's go ahead and take a look, see who had to burn him and who didn't. Jake Lawrence had to burn his. Cody Brown took his. Let's see who behind them had to run him. So far, none of the playoff trucks did. Inside the top 20. John Garrett, Dalton Hayes had to take theirs, so 4 fast repairs gone here. Cody Brown coming back down. Sure, some guys will top off the tank here. Remember, halfway points will go out the end of lap 30, so some of these guys might be trying to make it all the way to there if it goes green. Lights out on our pace truck. We're about half a lap away from going back to racing. Literally everybody on track pit. I think Dustin Franklin popped the motor, so you see him sitting there on the pit lane. Had to take a tow. Dalton Hayes has completed his service. 1 lap down for him, so he's going to be hoping for a caution that he's not involved in. So he can try and get back on the lead lap. 26 trucks still on the lead lap. John Garrett, the last of those. A whole lot of Ford and Chevy in that top 10. A whole lot of Chevy in the 28th, goodness. Only 4 Toyotas in the race, and they're all in 11th through 20th. When you know it, the moment they decided to go 3 wide, things happen badly. Lenny's laying back, trying to anticipate the start. Green flag is out. We start lap 15. Lenny's going to have the opportunity to drop down. Instead, Harper jumps up in front of Lenny. They worked that one deliberately. They wanted Harper and Lenny to get connected. Now Lucas has to wait for his dad to get there. They best figure out the 3 wide stuff. It's Daytona. They think it's as wide as Talladega, and it's not. Bad things happen every time they go 3 wide at Daytona. Lucas is clear. See if him and Dad go to the top. They do.
Okay.
I have Clapper Newell on the apron there on entering the tri-oval. That's not ideal, but fortunately he was allowed back in. See if Team Hoytsma can overhaul the Coupe Farmers on the bottom. Dustin Franklin's able to get back out there only 1 lap down, by the way. It's fun and doable with the right people. I will tell you right now, this is not the right people. It's just not. As much as you want it to be, it's not. Team Hoytsman on the top lane, kind of no help. Big gap back to Ian Montrose now.
Nah, you're all good. I appreciate letting back in, though.
Outside line had a big checkup. Now the outside line's starting to get it figured out. Lucas gets a lap lead there. So many playoff drivers in the top 8. The only one that's not is Lucas Hoytsman. It's a jockey for position, knowing that the halfway points are coming soon. The green truck of Quinn Newton on the high line. His way up to 11. Check in Dalton. And Dustin Franklin showing one lap down, but he is in trouble if he doesn't find any kind of draft or a caution. That would end up putting him 2 laps down. Daniel Llewellyn maybe thinking about 3 wide here.
This is boring. Somebody do some crazy shit.
And then you got mad at me for going 3.
He has a point.
Just tell me when you do it, and I won't be so scared.
He has a very good point. Andrew Beach said he's bored, but he
When I
literally
get
yelled at
prepared
Dalton
my asshole to die, you know,
for trying to go 3 wide.
That's understandable, honestly.
Literally yelled at a man for going 3 wide. Then he says it's boring racing 2 wide. There goes Ethan through the middle. And 3 wide is unfolding with 20 laps into this race. We've decided it's time to use some fast repairs. Patty Dave all the way to the outside trying to get past Lucas. Ian Montrose, a big wiggle at the top. Joe Monahan looking to join the fight up there. Ian Montrose hits the wall. Things are definitely getting interesting. Daniel Llewellyn into the middle, dancing side to side. TJ Floyd says the hell with this. He's bailing out. And Daniel's truck still dancing top to bottom. So he had 23 all over the place. Oh my gosh, almost gets into Mike Edwards there. Daniel Llewellyn cannot hold it straight. Just about gets into Mikey again.
Alright, I'm joking, y'all. Calm down.
And there's the wreck, right when he says calm down. Gatlin Downey's in it. John Garrett looks like he's in it.
Hey, go figure who started that one. Sorry, Jake, if I came down on
Troy Burke up into John Garrett. Joe Monahan's in the wall. He comes down and netcode just murders the 05.
Congrats to holding the wallet now.
Joe Monahan, he wasn't even there for a while. He gets into the outside wall all by himself, then comes down into 05 of Gatlin Downey, and Joe Monahan, once again, doing Joe Monahan things fairly consistently this season. Of course, he gets to live to tell the tale. John Garrett's truck fairly sizably damaged. Gatlin Downey, he stays out. John
In the
Garrett.
words of ACDC, whoever started that 3 line, they've got the big balls, I've got the big balls.
I believe it was Ethan.
35, gotta get a number here. 35.
Yeah, I'm looking for the 05.
Well, let's catch up. We're in the middle of 3 and 4 already. You gotta go around Ashburn.
Everybody trying to get sorted so they don't get a passing penalty, passing under the yellow.
Black box.
You're good.
Pit lane about to be busy again.
Hey, Mike, in terms of ACDC songs you can't sing, talking about touching dogs, you can no longer sing Giving the Dog a Bone.
Yikes.
That's fucked up. How about giving Shrek the bone?
John
So I
Garrett
guess that
taking
one's
damage
fair.
over here. Dalton Hayes getting his lap back. Weston Franklin has stayed out so far. If he is hoping for a quick yellow, maybe that'll work out for him. Don't know what he has to lose, really. Trying.
Damn, Lucas beat him off twice at pit road. Matty Days just beat me off pit road.
Beat you off, huh?
There's a lot of people that beat me off pit road there.
That's fair. I thought I was the only person that was able to do that. H-foot?
It's not an
Same, but
exclusive.
Not on pit road.
It's not exclusive. You knew what this was.
Who's been cheating on us, Lucas?
No. Outside of pit road, nobody's beat me off but y'all.
This conversation made me take my drugs mid-race. It just did.
I was thinking about it last night after you didn't block Hayden like I have.
I tried, I promise.
It's okay, I held him off. I still love you. Not as much as I love Dave here, but still love you.
Now, if you hadn't held him off, it would have been a completely different story. Looks like Dustin is going to stay out and take the waiver
Fuck
out.
off, you're joking. I wonder if in the video...
Yep, don't like that.
That better be real. Don't be joking with me right now.
So many playoff drivers now in that top 17. Eleven playoff drivers in that top
So
17.
that's where Mike Evers is at.
Which means all of them since the 74 team folded.
Is that where you're going to be able to buy the Shrek merch?
I believe they're talking
Are
about
all the
Neo's
videos
OnlyFans.
Let's be honest, I think we'd all pay once to see Neo clap some cheeks.
God.
Nope. Did
Nope.
not like that one in the slightest.
Oh, we're losing control.
What would you prefer, Mike, touching a dog or watching Neo clap some shit?
We're not even halfway. This is wild. It's a wild night.
I got sick puppy.
But who's going to be the
One word to describe your night.
Fun. Fun.
Fun, that's 2 words. You suck.
I love you.
I did have a question.
Okay.
What's more boring, pace laps or riding around double wide?
Riding around double wide.
You'd rather run pace laps. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, both of them are boring, but it's pretty tough to build up a run and get anything going. So, I mean, you're kind of just gridlocked there. So, at that point, you're just playing 150-mile-an-hour chess.
All right, let's hear your best boogity boogity.
No, I hate Darrell Waltrip.
Okay, let's hear your best restart. What the hell was that? Wow, we're back under racing here. Starting lap 26, Lucas Hoytsma leading the inside line. The 42 of Lenny leading outside. I believe Lenny's going to try to drop all the way back to pick up the 7. Mike Edwards may not let him. Dustin Franklin did take a wave around, so currently we have 27 trucks in the lead lap. Dustin Franklin low on fuel, though, 14 laps. And counting for him, he's going to have to hit the pit lane for fuel relatively soon, so he's hoping that there is a yellow that doesn't involve him pretty soon. Lenny, Edwards, Newton the outside, Hoytsma, then Evers and Harper the inside. Andrew Beach saying the pace laps are more exciting than the green flag laps. I'm not really sure what he's been smoking. But apparently it's some pretty good stuff. There goes McBride to the top lane. Fun note about the 12 McBride, that white and tealish blue Toyota at the top. He's driving basically laying down. He's in a rig that is set up for like go-karts and things of that nature. Open wheelers. So he's practically laying down driving this truck. Joe Monahan trying to go 3 wide all by himself back there. Monahan triggered the last wreck after getting up into the outside wall and pulling down off of it. Got some broken up field back here. See Cody Brown's hanging back a little bit. He has Jake Lawrence, Dalton Hayes with him in that little 4-pack. Then behind them, Will Ashburn are 2.3 seconds back with Cliff Mullins. Dustin Franklin's with that group, as is Gatlin Downey. John Garrett, too much damage right now. He's still taking repairs. Closing in on halfway. All 11 playoff drivers in the top 16 right now. They're going to try and get stage points if they can. They got 2 rounds to make the round of 8 in the playoffs. Like Ethan Evers got up a little high there, kind of shoved the outside line higher. Someone's in the wall. Looked like Scherer. I believe that was Jeremy Scherer. Got up and into the outside wall with the right side of that 15 truck. Mike Edwards pushes Alex Linney out to the front. Linney then drops down to the bottom. Apparently it's red trucks down low, green and white trucks up high. It looks like team racing all of a sudden. Green versus red. That'd be kind of fun. Kind of want to make an off-season series that is team racing just because of watching this. When Newton peeks it out 3 wide, nobody goes with him. He'll tuck back in line. Lucas Hoytsma jumps up to that outside line. Now Mike Edwards going to get those Fords hooked up. Try to push to the front. Lucas has a little bit of green on the nose, so it's okay. Oh, we're getting all kinds of sporadic back in the field. Looking at some 3 wide back there with Jeremy Clapper Newell. that is stage. Let's take a look at our stage points real fast before they all disappear. Lucas picks up 10, Lenny 9, Edwards 8, Evers 7, Newton 6, Harper 5, Beach 4, Dave Hoyts with 3, TJ Floyd 2, and Kent Feed grabs the final point in the halfway points there. Edwards then right in front of Lenny. That was close. And we got some 3 wide further back. Jeremy Clapper-Newell all alone on the top lane. Got McBride to his inside along with Colin Teague. Then Monahan in front of him. Monahan can't really decide what lane he wants to be in. Things are getting real nasty back there. About 15th, 17th. And then they quickly go back to double file. Cody Brown's falling back to 23rd. They're still hanging on to this lead pack. 7 seconds back is Asherbrenner. He has Mullins. Then Gatlin Downey's fallen way off that group. And then here's Dustin Franklin. He's going to lose that gamble. Just coming out of the pits recently. He'll go back down 1 lap, but he's the only truck 1 lap down at the moment, so if he can get that yellow quickly. Outside line really shuffling around. Look at them all dancing. Now they're going to go 3 wide. I believe that's Clapper-Newell through the middle. Inside of Monahan. Scary place to be. Daniel Llewellyn all the way down on the apron. 3 wide, Daniel Llewellyn. I believe that's Dalton Hayes and Zach McBride. Then Monahan's going to get contact into Daniel Llewellyn. There's the wreck. Joe Monahan picks up his 2nd wreck of the night. They all wad him up, and Dustin Franklin gets your lucky dog. Let's get far chase here. Which Monahan's just all over the place. Clapper-Newell trying to get around him. You see 3 wide, McBride, Dalton Hayes, Daniel Llewellyn. Dalton's going to go inside Monahan. Monahan keeps drifting down. They get together. Monahan, I guess, thought he was clear when he wasn't. And that all unfolds as a result, and he instantly alt that forward out of there. Let's see what McBride sees here in the 12. A whole face full of Monahan, and around he goes. Apparently Monahan didn't alt F4. He just lost connection for a very long time. He's still out there.
Yep. Middle belt.
Let's see how this went for Daniel. Oh.
You can pass me, I mean, my truck, it's dragging. So if I can give you all you can.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Daniel. I literally told him that we were 3 wide and he just kept on coming down. Y'all ain't learned yet.
I don't care, everybody's awful here.
I think we were a little mad that some 3 wide.
This truck is full. Full, 120.
Oh, my meat flapper. I was talking about Monahan. I was telling him that we were 3. No, we're probably another big guy.
Sounds like Clapper wasn't even involved in that. I don't know why Clapper was responding. Wasn't even about him.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Well, we're past halfway. So there's that.
Thank you. Sorry it took so long. I was trying to get off the road. You're good, brother.
Mike Edwards will lead him off pit lane. Fuel only for the top 10. Beach may have taken 2. 9-second stop for him. Then Newton 4, Sneed 4, Lawrence Fuel. Teague 4, Brown Mullins Fuel. Benke 4, Man 4, Monahan 4, and a quick repair. While we're on the subject, see who's burned it. See Hayes, Lawrence, Brown, and Monahan. John Garrett's fallen out of the race. He'll finish 28th tonight. Dustin Franklin, he's used the fast repair. He gets the lucky dog now. He's back on a lead lap. None of our playoff trucks have used a fast repair yet, so that's fortunate for all of them. I don't think that'll last till the end.
Oh no.
Rio knowing.
What are we going on?
I'm glad I'm not the only one with that question. And no answer. Okay. I have 2 Fort Worth Screen trucks on the inside, 2 Delta Prime trucks I should say, and 2 Coop Farmers on the top side. Everybody still in the race is on the lead lap currently. Zach McBride back on the pit lane, has no front end. We'll see if he has a fast repair or not. There he goes. I was wondering. Didn't see him in a wreck before. He was taking the fast repair, now he has to catch the field. Right off the pit lane at pace. And see how far back he is. 27 seconds from the leader, 23 from the back of the field. He's going to have to hustle. The field's in turn 3. Or is that the exit of 2? Yeah, that's turn 3 and 4. He got us. It's currently 16 seconds back. He's trying. I don't think he's going to catch the lead pack in time. Pace truck's about to head off here. Green flag is out, and here we go. Outside line got a little bit of a wheel spin. I think Harper picked up Lenny's back tires there for a second. Outside line had to check up, and you see in the background McBride not getting there in time. He's 1.7 seconds back, which is just out of the draft. He's going to have to hustle to try and get it. Maybe he'll get lucky. 1.4. And still dropping a little bit. He would need Franklin and Asherbanner to fall back to him some. Yep, starting to even out and go the other way. So I think McBride missed it by about 0.4 of a second as we go 3 wide up front already. Up top, it is Lucas Weissman, the one of Ian Montrose. Down low, it's Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Daddy Dave, and TJ Floyd. And in the middle, that is 42 of Lenny and 7 of Harper. Beach now offering to let them in when he said it was boring to run 2x2. Lenny and Harper to the bottom. That'll open up the top for Hoytsma and Montrose. They're not really well connected though. .23 laps to go, be 22 at the stripe from Daytona Beach, Florida. Opening round of the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Playoffs time. John Garrett back on track, 15 laps down. 16 as the field blazes by. John's only hope to really help his teammates out at this point. Outside line really well connected. And Montrose gets a little high in the corner. Montrose kind of darting side to side. Didn't see that a lot earlier from him. I think he's trying to stay a little bit right of center. Going back to Dustin Franklin 26, all in his lead pack. Zach McBride still in the lead lap, but has lost the draft. So now 10 seconds back. Crazy how that 0.4 of a second can make such a difference between him being in the draft and him being 10 seconds behind the field.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I don't know who that was.
If you're not comfortable with it,
Dalton Hayes split Matt Menke out. Joe Monahan followed through. Does Monahan pick up a third incident tonight? See, he's already all out of shape. Toyota dancing side to side. Outside line really starting to push. Montrose gets Hoytsma out front briefly. Inside will have the short way around, but outside should have momentum coming off the corner. Lucas Hoytsma, Ian Montrose, Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed, Quinn Newton, Dalton Hayes, all lined up outside line. Inside Zeleny, Harper, Edwards, Evers, and Dave Hoytsma. Looks like we're going 3 wide in the middle of this thing again. They get it back to 2 by the time they get to the corner. Lucas going to drop down to the bottom. Lenny probably wanted to jump out and split him, but then he would lose Harper. Harper was not clear of the outside line. $18 laps to go, 26 trucks in this lead pack.
When you get clear, I need you to go down.
Says Beach to Montrose. Montrose had a very brief window where he was clear. I wonder if they're trying to get a lap lead for Beach and Trenton.
I'm gonna have to back off on the hot.
yeah, you are.
Stop it! Y'all are gonna make me blind. Man, I can see his water temp gauge driving from
Beach, the white truck outside line, getting very hot, pushing Ian Montrose. There goes the move I was waiting for. Harper finally got clear because Beach had to back off so much.
I did not fucking see them jump up there. I'm so glad I didn't play them into you.
And out front they go again on that inside line. That was the window that the field probably didn't want to give them. Pretty much all season long it's been the field versus the Coop Farmers, and the Coop Farmers are back 1-2 again. Now you have really strong trucks like Lucas Hoytsma, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, and Dave Hoytsma pinned to the bottom. Outside line has Ian Montrose, Andrew Beach, Trenton Steed, Quinn Newton, Dalton Hayes, Joe Monahan, and Matt Benke. Three-quarters of the way complete when we hit the stripe. 15 laps to go from Daytona. See trucks shuffling around in the back. I don't think we're done wrecking. Definitely not even done pitting. Probably about 2 to 5 laps away from seeing these trucks hit the pit lane. Haven't seen green flag stops yet. We had the caution right as the last ones were setting up. After this, we head to IndyCar at Fontana. Here comes some cars. It's like Mike Edwards and company. Dalton Hayes, Mark Mann, Ethan Evers. I believe Will Asherbrenner.
Oh, I'm sorry,
74
Dave.
Franklin.
I did not realize he was coming down in front of you when I was pushing you right there. That's 100% my fault.
Is there any black clears for that?
Troy Burke down. Troy Burke and Daddy Dave onto the pit lane there. Hopefully our two in-race guys got the black flags. He got wrecked into the pit.
If he crashes the pits, they're not gonna.
It was a crash into the pits, if someone can clear him for him.
You can get up on me.
Pits and somebody can clear. Clip it on. I saw it.
Now we're single filing this main pack. They'll be flirting with the making it to the end on fuel here. Should see somebody pit. Here comes Monahan. Looks like Benke maybe pitting with him. Two trucks come down. This group's trying to push for all they're worth. Now that they're all single file and got the other trucks out of the way. After the pit cycle, Edwards, Dalton Hayes, Mark Mann, Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin, they're all out together. They have 8 tenths and growing over Harper. Harper's in danger of losing this draft, but he has friends behind him. So those trucks will catch up and try to push him back up there. But right now, Harper's lost his pack. Let's see where Benke comes out. Here comes that 5-truck group. Edwards, Hayes, Mark Mann, Dustin Franklin's 5-truck pack leads the trucks that have been to the pit lane. Once they pass Benke here off the exit. Benke will fall to that second pack. Here's the front pack, still all running nose to tail, 9 trucks deep. Only 11 with the 3 at the tail there. Harper's still losing ground, but they're forming this 5-truck pack up. All red trucks, that's kind of fun. They're going to try to catch the 5 trucks ahead of them. Still to pit, this group here. Staying out another lap. This 11-truck train as they work by the 68 of Jake Lawrence. Ten laps to go. Still a pit stop to go for the top 11. See, Edwards is actually making up ground on this lead pack, despite having fewer trucks in his line. Now it's starting to grow a little bit. Trenton pitting here. Sure, we'll see most of this pack.
Finish.
Here they all come. So far, no one's hit anybody. Oof. They all make it. Got spicy, but it made it. Now we'll see how well pack number 2 did, the first group to pit. I'm sure this will be fuel only for all these guys. This is the crew we got to watch. Mike Edwards and company trying to catch Lucas, and that's the great shot of the back of the pits. But trust me, they're there.
Yeah, it's been sporadic tonight.
Hi Pikes, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. This is the group trying to catch up. And they're going to split out too wide at the worst possible time. They needed to stay in line. Unfortunately, someone was not with the game plan, jumped out sideways, and that is going to hurt that second pack trying to take the lead. Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin, Nathan Harper all went to the top. This is the group they're trying to pass. Colin Teague leads him out of the pit lane. And now we're going to be 3 wide down the backstretch. And that group is going to be able to get ahead of all the guys that just pit. Imagine how far they would have gotten ahead if they had not gone too wide there. They're going to pass the 12 of McBride. Colin Teague trying to stay within a second. He has the draft of the 12. That could help him. Beach just looking to the inside of Colin Teague. Beach trying like hell to catch him, and he is within a second of Jeremy Clapper-Newell at the front pack. So Beach has the draft. Should be able to pull the rest of his team up there. And it won't be too terribly long until we see them all bunch back up. It's like 18 trucks back to TJ Floyd. Should end up in this lead pack when we're done. It's everyone accordions back together. As long as Gatlin Downey doesn't fall too far back, he's in danger of it actually. Downey in danger of falling too far back. Has Trenton pushing him for all he's worth. Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers up at the front, leading the 2 lines. Harper has Lenny tucked in behind. They'll probably make that move to the top whenever it's time. Dustin Franklin thought about it. I think he's trying to cool the truck. Ethan going to have to suffer as a result. Has no push right on him. And you see Gatlin Downey has been able to catch back up as they all lifted there briefly. So everyone back to TJ Floyd. 18 trucks now in the lead pack after that cycle of pit stops. Five and a half laps to go from Daytona Beach. Pit stops are all done. We're splitting out 3 wide. There goes Andrew Beach to the top. Dustin Franklin thought about going up there. Still thinking about it. Harper's looking in the middle there. We're catching the Troy Burke machine. Last truck on the lead lap. Hopefully he gets the hell out of the way because they're 3 wide behind him. Burke down to the apron. Good move. Appreciate you, Troy, getting down and out of the way. There's Matt Benke up and into the outside wall. Amtrak truck drops to the tail of this pack. He'll be in danger of losing the draft. Beach and Montrose trying to make a push on that outside line. They're up to the 3rd row. Starting to work on the 2nd row. Making some hay in that top line. It's really slowing down the middle lane. Advantage Edwards due to this 3 wide. Ian Montrose really dancing side to side back there. TJ Floyd bounces it off the wall. Four laps to go, and the pack is all 3 wide. 15 trucks, all nice and neat in a little pack there. Looked like you bought it off of internet for Hot Wheels or something. All stacked up there nice and neat. Andrew Beach gets the nose out in front in the 96/71, whatever you want to call that, quarter panel weird truck. All contact door to door, fortunately, between the 8 and the 71. I'm just kind of holding my breath. There's a lot of trucks jockeying side to side here. 3 laps to go. See the trucks hanging out at the back, and they feel like a wreck is coming. Still 18 trucks in this main pack. 15 of them are all crammed up tightly, plus a few stragglers at the back. It's like you got what you got at this point. Oh, Lucas, Ian Montrose, the 4 of man, they're crashing. Do we stay green? So far.
Did you do it?
They're still wrecking though.
Yeah, I did.
Montrose
You
blew
could've
up.
told me, I would have went down. I was cleared a couple times. I didn't know you were hot.
There is the caution way late.
Yeah, it was outside of my view, and I wasn't looking at it.
Montrose triggers the caution by still being on the track crawling when Troy Burt goes by. Right there triggers the caution. We could have been green to the end, but Montrose wanted a caution to come out. It's probably good for those trucks that got caught up in it.
That was absolutely incredible. I know this is about to turn into a shit show because it's the green white checkered at Talladega, but that 3 wide was incredible.
Sir, this is Daytona.
What track are we at?
I was having so much fun, all the blood rushed out of my head. It's all in my dick right now. I can't think. I'm a wreck.
It's
I'll
definitely
be over there
Daytona.
later, baby.
Definitely Daytona.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So Montrose has blown up in the one
Sorry
track.
about getting into you there, Lucas. I didn't realize he's blowing up in front of you. I was trying to stay off of you.
Let's go back and watch him blow up.
Couldn't be that much blood down there.
Montrose into the fence. There's him blowing the motor. Hoytsway gets to the inside. Gets into, look like Lenny.
Why you gotta be like
The
that?
man was involved. Lucas gets hit again by Ian. Somehow that doesn't bring out the caution because there's no cars, I guess, going by except for Quinn.
Thank you,
Lucas
buddy.
was completely sideways. I would have thought the caution came out there.
It's not long,
But it
it's
finally
thick.
triggers right here.
I mean, it's your little dick. Don't be mad at me.
Cody giving him a push.
How do you know it's little?
It might be only an inch long, but as wide as a can of corn.
What the fuck? I can feel a tuna can, but I can't reach the bottom. Nope.
God.
Did not like that one.
Very important for Montrose to stop in his box as he can't
Buddy,
get pushed
this was
anymore.
one hell of a half-inch dangle of death.
Thank you, Cuddy.
And he does make it into his box without overshooting it. So he'll get tires and a fast repair, brand new motor.
No problem. I'm not in the playoffs.
And with Ian's misfortune, he might not be either after this. He did lose a lap.
Dalton, if I beat you, we trade GPOs.
Hey, John, can you see any damage on the front of my truck?
Alright, that was a rookie mistake blowing up like that. I was so focused on the end there that I just wasn't watching the engine temperatures anymore. Sorry about that, guys.
Alex, your nose looks fine.
According to Swiss Alex, your nose looks fine. Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, looks fine. So Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin, Mike Edwards, Nathan Harper, Dalton Hayes going to be your top 5 for the restart. Andrew Beach, TJ Floyd, Trenton Sneed, Jeremy Scher, Mark Mann, Quinn Newton, Daniel Llewellyn, Jake Lawrence, Alex Linney, Colin Teague, Jeremy Clapper Newell, different Jeremy, Lucas Weitzman, Gatlin Downey, Cliff Mullins, Will Ashburner, your top 20, all on the lead lap. Cody Brown, Joe Monahan, Zach McBride, also all on the lead lap. McBride, fortunate to not go a lap down there. With no draft, he gets to get caught up now and do some racing. Matt Banky has some right front damage.
I'm gonna get black here. He's passing the yellow.
Stop passing under the yellow. There's Montrose. 1 lap down now, 26th. Not ideal for the start of his playoffs. Dave Hoytsman, Ian Montrose, 26 and 27. Dave, of course, out of the race. Hopefully Cliff Mullins and Ethan Evers know that they're admins for this. I tagged them. Four Delta Prime trucks in the top 5. The lone exception is Harper in the 7.
Dude, I may or may not have engine damage. I do not know.
Oh, good, dude. Thanks for letting me know.
You know, TJ Floyd, Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed, Jeremy Scher, Mark Mann. A couple of C2X trucks there.
If you hit D, it'll pull up a tag, and if you hit your clutch in, your idle should be 1,300.
What's a clutch?
You can check engine damage with that in every car. It's got its own engine.
As long as you know what the RPM is.
Okay, so I don't have any damage. I just have steering damage.
That's not ideal. Greenway checker set number 1. Here we go. When did we go 3 wide? You know it's coming. There it is, Beach. Looking to the outside of Harper. Where will Franklin go? Only 2 trucks in that middle lane. He may move to the top and block that run. Looks like he has decided not to for now. Field makes her way down the backstretch. A lap and a half to go. Edwards and Evers out front. We are going to make it to the white flag. Final lap of this race from Talladega. I said the same thing Beach did. Daytona. Damn you, Beach. It's contagious. Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, 1 through the inside line. Then you have the 74 of Franklin and the 7 of Harper running the middle. They're getting a hell of a run down the backstretch. There goes, I believe that's the 42 of Linney popping out. Oh, they're going to go down to Ethan Evers and they're crashing. I think Nathan Harper out front with his teammate. Here comes Jeremy Clapper Newell into the picture. I think 42 of Linney will side draft Clapper Newell just enough. Harper's going to get the win and lock into the next round. Nathan Harper picking up the win.
Man,
Clapper Newell second. Alex Linney third. Andrew Beach brings us home fourth. Gatlin Downey picks up the top 5. Ian Montrose destroying Gatlin Downey. Matt Benke, Will Ashburner.
Crashed into the outside barrier again. Sorry. I don't trying to wipe anybody out.
Ian always tries to break his car and never succeeds.
Oh, God, that's fucking hysterical.
It's like Harper has disappeared.
Hey, Alex, I see you go to the middle, so I followed you all the way up.
Gavin, I'm sorry, dude.
Top 3 to the waiting room, please and thank you. Linney, Clapper Newell, and Harper.
Good win, Nathan.
The only top 3 truck we can show you is this one. Clapper, you brought it home P2 after everything just kind of disappeared in front of you. What was it like to just suddenly be in second as the dust cleared?
I was a little scared because I thought I was going to get contact from one of the trucks turning, like spinning, and I didn't. I just drove through it.
Did you go, I'm through it, Harry? Days of Thunder style?
I just say I didn't lift.
I wouldn't expect you to. Well, congrats on that P2 run. You got the Friends Family Sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
I'm going to shout out you doing the broadcast, of course. You know, Martin Sport, everyone that's on this truck. I debut truck and it finishes second. That is pretty good.
That's pretty good. Your truck is a 2.0 average finish. Nothing?
Yeah, I thought I had something for the 7, you know.
I mean, you did. You just would have had to drive through them, and that would have been very fun to explain.
Yeah.
10-4. Congrats on that P2. And get on out of here and come join us in IndyCar. It should be fun.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Then we have Alex Lenny's popped in. Alex, DG, got a copy?
What's up?
Well, it looked like you're going to finish about 11th, 12th there, and then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose and you bring it home third. How did that feel?
Pretty good. I said to Nathan, I ain't going to lift until we get across the line, so let's see what happens.
Until you see God or the finish line?
That's the one. And then I saw that wreck happen. I thought Nathan was dead. So I thought, it's in the bag for me. Nathan comes up, cuts me off. I'm like, cool. This is how we all die. And then we bring it home 1, 2, 3 with Jeremy there. He was great to race with after the pit stop.
10-4. We brought it home P3. You got the Friends Family Sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Coop Farmers, Nathan Harper, Talon, who couldn't be with us tonight, and Factory Setups, and you guys for putting this on.
10-4. Appreciate you guys. Congrats on your P3. Get on out of here and, well, see if you got an IndyCar to pull out for us tonight.
I think I'm going to turn up for that tonight. I think we'll see how it goes.
There we go. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alex Lenny brings it home P3. And now let's go get your winner, Nathan Harper. Nathan, DG, got a copy?
Howdy, I'm here.
Aren't you glad you put your decal on?
Yeah. That's
well,
5 points.
Well, not really, because you're already locked through now. You won the race, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So your points don't really matter now, since you won. But yeah, if you had been second, it would have been a whole deal. But yeah, appreciate you working on getting it on there anyway. And well, what a race. You were, I don't know, it looked like you were destined to finish about 5th maybe, and then all hell breaks loose. What happened there coming to the end?
Okay, well, I did, let's see, trying to get the name. Okay, so that Dustin Franklin. Okay, he was in front of me. I didn't know they were Delta Prime, and I found out they were, and I was like, well, one of them's gonna win it. So then I was like, well, whether he's lifting or not, I'm gonna stay full throttle. So I pushed him through the corner, and I was like, I was content with pushing him, and he gave me space on the backstretch, and I'm looking at it over and over, and I feel like I'm there. And I took it, and he came down and wrecked the whole field. I mean, that's what I think, but I mean, we had places to go, and I shot the gap, and it worked out.
Yeah.
And Alex, he rebounded. He finished 3rd. So, yeah, I mean, solid day for him. Yeah, we'll probably be in the next round. That's if we can survive next week, or he can, but, I mean, we got the win. Hopefully no one's mad at me, but I feel like I was there.
I mean, you were kind of pushed in there, too, in your defense. Like, the 04 kind of shoved you into that middle. You didn't really have a choice, to be honest.
Well, I did turn the wheel. I was going for it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, you got your nose there, and then the 04 shoved you in there, and then Franklin tried to block you, but it was too late.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Well, shows you as the winner. You are the winner. You got the Friends Family Sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Shout out Chick-fil-A, Golden Eagle for sponsoring the series, Ford, you for broadcasting, and my teammate Alex managed to get a podium salvage today. I thought he was screwed, but got a good points today, so I'll try and push him to the win.
10-4, yeah, you're through, so you got nothing to lose to push Alex.
Head on to the next one. We're here. We survived.
Now, if you're both going for the championship, how do you work that out?
Race each other.
You also got to race the other 2 competitors that are going to be in that Final Four with you.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out. But every man for himself on the last lap. But
10-4. Well, good luck and congrats on the win tonight. We'll see you in the next one.
Yep, thank it.
Nathan Harper in the 7 getting the win tonight. Let's go ahead and look at our final results. 28 trucks here tonight. Great turnout during the playoffs. Nathan Harper gets the win. Clapper Newell, Linney, Beach, Downey your top 5. Benke, Ashburn, Evers, Edwards, and Llewellyn round out your top 10. And page 2, Trenton Sneed, Lucas Weisman, Dalton Hayes, Colin Teague, Cody Brown, Quinn Newton, TJ Floyd, Cliff Mullins, Justin Franklin, Jeremy Scher. And finally, Mark Mann, Jake Lawrence, Zach McBride, Joe Monahan, Ian Montrose, Troy Burke, John Garrett, and Dave Hoytsman. Thanks, everyone, for being here tonight. Appreciate you so much. Let's go ahead and run through our sponsor slides and get on out of here. Wild Horse Broadcasting puts on our ARCA series on Monday nights. Then we have Rev Sim Shop doing our Dirt Street Sucks on Tuesday. And then we have Labor 12 as we kick off their music. They do our truck series every Tuesday night, so appreciate them so much for that. Check them out on all the major music platforms. Arc Music does our Wednesday Gen 4 Cup series. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Xfinity series every Thursday night. Golden Eagle did the Superspeedway race that you just watched here tonight, and a little bit later on, we're going to be jumping in the Indy cars ourselves and go running for the CTC Race Network, and Lucas Weitzman and company over there are going to put that broadcast on for us. Appreciate everybody so much. It helps make Sidewinder go around. All the sponsors, all the admins, all the staff that be part of this community, all the drivers that come out and make it something to watch each and every week. We appreciate you so much. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we'll see you in the next event.